like the light of a new day. It hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free, flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. This is too good to be true. Look at me, falling for you.
Welcome! It's your boy, Sanchi529. Today's Thursday, October 19th. It's week 7 of the Scum and Villainy League. I'd like to welcome my guest, Amber.
Thanks.
Hi, Amber. How are
Thanks
you doing?
for having me.
Yeah, you say that every week.
I know, and every week I'm grateful to be here.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, it was...
That's so Davey Havoc of me.
What?
Because in every concert he says, I say this virtually every night, and I mean it every night. I'm playing with the best band. Like, his opener is one of the best bands ever.
Yeah.
He says that all the time.
Yeah, he
so
does
it's like
say that.
me. Every time I say it, I mean it.
Yeah, you should be grateful. It was a tough competition for auditions.
I know it.
So,
I know it.
Every day, every week, I'm like, I could go with my backup.
Is it time?
Yeah, is
No.
it? We'll see.
See, yes. Every time I'm grateful that you choose me again.
Anyway, so it's week 7, the Scum and Villainy League, and right now, I'm gonna go over every single bye every week. Cool. So the byes for this week, we got 6 teams on bye. So it's some people are. I was looking at the projected rankings and stuff like that, and some people you could tell like, oh yeah, like nobody is projected more than like 120 points. Most people are projected like 105 to 107 points. So right now we got the Bengals, we got Cowboys, we got the Jets, we got Panthers, Texans, and Titans. So that means we got
No Yeti.
no Joe Burrow, no Yeti, no CD Lamb, no Tony Pollard, no Breece Hall, no Garrett Wilson, no Adam Thielen, right? Who's basically the steal of the draft right now.
She didn't even draft him.
Steal the waiver wires pickup right now, right?
She picked him up on waivers.
Yeah. And yeah, who Texas? No CJ Stroud. No
CJ Stroud.
No. Who the 2 rookie wide receivers?
Nico
Tank Dell
Collins
and Nico Collins.
Tank Dell, yeah.
Yeah, the Titans. So we don't have. Yeah, like you said, no Yeti. So people are feeling it this week. So it's a tough waiver wire right now too.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah, it's see, like I said, running backs, man. It's the running backs, right?
Yeah.
You're like, crap, I need a running back.
Yeah.
Because, running backs aren't doing good. And but we got 6 teams on bye, right? And so we're struggling. So right now we have the waivers. We could do trades, right?
Yep.
We got some pretty good trades that happened last week.
Yep.
Right?
We had some trades.
Yeah. I'll get it.
That's better than no trades, and I don't know if they were good.
I thought they were good.
Yeah?
I think John is killing it in the trades, right?
Yeah? Who did he acquire this week?
He got Chris Olave for Jerome Ford.
Wow.
Which I was like, I don't know how the fuck he did that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then he got George Kittle, and he traded away Terry McLaurin.
Okay.
And both those trades, he managed to get Fab out of the other manager.
Wow.
So Kevin gave up Olave and 10 Fab. And then Nick gave Kittle and 30 Fab to John. So John, he had 0 Fab this time last week.
And now he has 30. John, great job.
No, he has 40.
Oh, geez, yes.
He has 40 Fab, which
Yeah, I didn't do math well there.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, thank you.
But, yeah, good for him. I like him.
Well, good. Trades are great.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and go in our first segment. We got Mailbag. Okay, all right. So, this one's actually going to be to you.
Oh, okay.
If you haven't looked at them.
Do you want to read it for me then?
Okay. So it looks like when talking about last week's profession picks, you mentioned something about 7th grade. Can you give us, the viewers that did not go to school with you, some backstory?
Sure.
I didn't understand this question because I was like, are you asking like her whole entire 7th grade?
So
and also
I
like
was
she says
born
you, but it's like
July 11th, 1990.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fun fact.
But she said you. She didn't specify Amber.
Oh, it's a she.
or he. They, them.
Interesting.
They,
Them.
them said you, but I was like, me? Or you? And you were the only one that was talking about 7th grade in your profession.
I was talking about 7th grade. Yeah. So
they, them.
I'll try to add context to that particular story, I guess.
Yeah.
But for those of you in the fantasy group that don't know, Brian, Chris, and I all went to the same middle school. Mm-hmm. And Brian was on blue track with me.
Bitch.
And so we had several classes together between 6th and 8th grade. Chris didn't come until 8th. No, you came in 7th. Mm-hmm. He was on yellow track. But he was a well-renowned punk.
How much detail are we giving right now?
I don't know. It's a general question. Everyone knew.
Well-renowned punk.
Everyone knew Chris. Knew who he was.
Okay.
For sure.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be part of me. My group. My clan. My clique.
Don't get crazy. But I was like, oh, he's the bad kid.
You mean bad boy? I was the bad boy on
you
campus.
Can interpret that however you want.
I was a bad boy. I agree.
But very preppy Amber Freiger. Mm-hmm. Even through high school was like, he's the bad kid. That never changed. And so in the context of that story in 7th grade, it was Mrs. Nagy's class. I think it was history. I really don't remember if Brian was in it. But it was one of those things that I was like, I wonder if Brian remembers everyone laughing at me. But I honestly can't remember if he was even in that class with me or not.
He probably was. He's probably a dick.
Don't be mean to Brian. I'm not trying to throw him under the bus.
He's still an asshole.
As I was just like, oh, he could have been there for this moment in history where I was very embarrassed.
Okay, so recap. What was your profession?
Oh, I wanted to be the president of the United States.
And everyone was just like, ha, ha, ha.
So the teacher, Miss Nagy, was like, I forget like the exact context of the statement, but she was just like, what does everyone want to be when they grow up? And I raised my hand very preppy as I was. Mm-hmm. And she picked me because my hand shot into the air. And I was like, I want to be the first I actually did say first female president of the United States.
Oh, okay.
And everyone just laughed.
Huh.
Right, again, rightfully so, retroactively.
No one's laughing at you now.
In retrospect.
Who's laughing at you now?
That's
Probably Brian. That's fucking asshole.
Don't talk shit about Brian. I gotta feel bad now.
What? Because he can't say anything. He can't defend himself. So I'm just gonna talk shit.
You would have laughed too. You would have been the loudest laugher in the class.
No, I probably wasn't paying attention. Sitting next to a cute girl, or probably talking to her during the assignment.
Being the bad boy.
Being the bad boy.
being the bad kid.
Anyways, okay, so any more
that's the story. Yeah.
Okay, any more backstory you want to provide to 7th grade?
No. I ran for class president in 8th grade and lost. You voted for Michelle Sinis, didn't you?
No. Oh, don't even get me fucking started. Okay, backstory to fucking bullshit this fucking school, okay? New Vista. Blue Track was in charge of all the fucking president, class this, class that, class that. And guess who was in charge of it? Miss fucking Nagy was in charge of it.
No, was it?
Okay, who gives a fuck? That's my fucking podcast.
It was Mrs. Gunn.
Blue Track?
And Mrs. Benavides.
Blue Track.
I was on
Blue
the
Track?
government, yes.
Okay, Blue Track was in charge of everything.
Miss Nagy.
And guess when they held the fucking voting? When Yellow Track was off fucking track.
Well, somebody had to be off track.
Again,
we were never there at the same time.
So again, Yellow Track never got a chance to vote for anything. And we would come back and it'd be like, so-and-so's class member. Like, who the fuck is that? Like, we were never invited. Like,
You were allowed to be in the, it wasn't called government. What was it called?
No, we weren't. We had AP, we had fucking reading.
It was a morning thing. You came in an hour early.
No one was invited. You know the thing is that
it was
we could have, they didn't even give us a chance to vote. Like, oh, why don't you vote, before you leave, or why doesn't the vote happen, in that week interim? You know what I mean? Like, no, they just totally left us out. And so every time so we're like, who the fuck is that? I don't know. Like, nope.
To be fair, it didn't really matter.
Anyways.
We picked the theme for dances, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all of middle school
didn't
matter.
Did you go to dances?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't see you there.
Huh?
I didn't ever see you there.
Because I wasn't in the fucking building. Like, obviously.
Don't tell your mom that. She watches this podcast.
I mean, obviously, why would I be inside the building where all the chaperones were at? The
bad kid.
Anyways.
In case.
So, yeah. Fuck Blue Track. They were pieces of, yeah, like Brian. Anyways, I want to say something.
So mean.
Brian's the only one that's actually going to know this. Is that you told me a story how you were made fun of in middle school by Bobby fucking Sullivan.
I was teased by many of people.
Okay,
in middle school.
specifically, she got teased by You just told me this within the past year.
Yeah.
You said that she got teased by a guy named Bobby Sullivan, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" You actually called him Robert.
Yeah.
And then I was Robert Sullivan. I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Oh my fucking god, you got teased by Bobby Sullivan."
Yeah.
Let me give you context. This guy is fugly as fuck, right? And he had the worst.
I'm not commenting
He was part
on
of the
my
cool
opinion.
kids.
He was a cool kid.
He was a cool kid.
He was
okay?
very cool.
Don't get me wrong, but he was fugly. Like, he's fucking ugly. And Brian could contest to this. And his fucking Amber, the producer even knows. Yeah, like, his fucking face was like this. His teeth were fucking like shark teeth, and they had like tar on them. And it was like, what the fuck, man? Like, yeah, and I was like, Bobby sees
We might
us.
want to cut this from the segment.
Why?
I don't know.
But anyways, Brian would know. Brian was there. And so, anyways, I was like, how can he make fun of anybody? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I was very teased.
I was, like, if I was there, I probably would have defended
school.
you. I'm like, dude, get a fucking toothbrush. And then actually give me some fucking comebacks. You know what I mean? Anyways, this guy was ugly. Very ugly guy. Just, again, not even like ugly, conventional ugly. Just like, what? Like, I don't know. He had a fucked up family, though. Anyways, next question.
Jeez. Hopefully that was enough backstory
There you go. Okay, looks like this one's directly towards me. So let's go ahead and start it, Amber.
I wasn't ready for this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 2. Chris, stop making such good trade offers. You're manipulating my emotions by sending fair trades for people I love, even if I don't need them. You need to be more like Jonathan and send bullshit offers. Then when I say no, double down with an even more bullshit offer, so it's easy to decline.
I like to say that Jonathan has been trying to send off DeAndre. So did you get a trade offer?
I didn't get a trade offer for DeAndre, but like I said, when he was going after Kamara, he offered me a fair trade.
Mm-hmm. So Wednesday, he offered to give me DeAndre Swift for Breece Hall. I was like, okay.
For Breece Hall?
No, sorry, excuse me. For Justin Jefferson.
Oh, because I was like, yeah, in the text today. Text
and then he offered DeAndre Swift to the producer. Mm-hmm. Who was it?
For Amon-Ra, she said.
Amon-Ra, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, he like picks a character, not a character, he picks a fucking player he wants to trade. Last week was Saquon, now this week is DeAndre Swift. So, man, that was a tough loss for him though, too. Anyways,
are you going to stop offering good trades?
No, I make great trades. And nobody wants to accept them. Because people are dumb. Like Brian. Brian offered me, like, Michael Wilson Jr.
Who's that?
Exactly, for Justin Jefferson today.
Michael Wilson Jr.? That's not an offer that happened.
No, I will screenshot it to you.
Yeah.
And I will send it to you also at the same time. I'll put it up. When I edit it, I'll put it up. And then
put it up,
see it.
Yeah. I want to see it on the screen.
Okay. Well, not right now. I'll put it up when I edit it. So when you're watching it, full edit.
That is a bullshit offer, though.
It is.
Is it a serious bullshit offer?
Yeah, probably. Fuck that guy.
Brian is not the new Nick.
That's true.
He's an OG. Yeah. Calm down.
Yeah. Just misses him.
Oh. Producer said it's because he misses you.
Brian. No.
Maybe call him this week, please.
He didn't answer when I called him.
Oh, that explains it.
Explains it all.
That's the reason. Now we understand.
All right. So we're going through these mailbag questions. The last one.
Oh, this is a cool one.
Go.
Chris, what's your next tattoo?
Ooh.
I have opinions on this because
public announcement. My little brother Jonathan, he got 2 tattoos in the past week. And
of what? And
he
where?
got a rebel symbol right here.
A rebel symbol?
Yeah. I was like, he doesn't even like Star Wars.
That's questionable.
And then on his outer calf, he got 0 from Night Before Christmas.
Oh, matching your aunt.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. It was Friday the 13th tattoos, so I think that was like, I don't know if you know, but Friday the 13th tattoos are a thing.
I did not.
Anyway, so just tattoo artists offer like $50 size tattoos, usually for like $50 or something like that. Or like something like that. So he said he got both of them for $50. So I was like, wow, that's pretty cheap. They're pretty simple. It's like a 0 tattoo outline.
He got a Rebel symbol and doesn't like Star Wars.
I think.
And also he went Rebels instead of Empire. Is he really related to you?
I know, right? Yeah. Some other
questionable.
man. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so he got 2 tattoos, and then he's probably gonna get another one. I imagine he said he's gonna get another one. Hopefully it's gonna be something. Maybe he'll run it by me so I can approve it. You know
Why?
Why? Because, like I said, I've said it many times in the past. Like, your boy Sanchi Fight Tonight has the answers for everything, right? So if you're concerned about something, let me know. I'll give you the correct
But what
answer.
if he's not concerned?
He should. That's the problem.
Oh.
Right? So if you get a tattoo, you better run it by me first.
I'm probably never going to get it.
Why not get one tattoo?
If I do, it'll be like Phoebe, where it's a dot.
It's a dot.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and get Ahsoka.
Ooh, interesting. But this is not about my tattoo, it's about your tattoo.
Oh, my next tattoo I want to get is I probably want to do an Admiral Thrawn tattoo.
I'm very supportive.
You know.
The best villain in Star Wars.
Rebels.
Definitely has to be Rebels Thrawn, though.
Rebels Thrawn, yeah. Not Pudgy Thrawn.
Ahsoka Thrawn has a dad bod.
not Thick Thrawn.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at a dad bod, but not on Thrawn.
Can you imagine? Just like Dad bod Thrawn. Oh, gosh. That'd be good.
Blue Pelly.
But probably next to my Darth Vader one, I would probably do something Admiral Thrawn.
A
Same
villain's
style.
calf.
Yeah. Villain's cast. Right?
Is Vader on the opposite one? Or the same
no,
one?
it's on my right leg.
So it'd be, but if so, it's a villain's calf.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that would be my next one.
I like that.
What
Thrawn
about you?
is the best villain in Star Wars.
You think so?
I sure do.
I wouldn't even consider him a villain, to be honest with you.
Obviously.
I feel like he's just trying to stop an insurrection. You know what I mean?
He's bringing order to the
Yeah,
galaxy.
I don't know what's bad about
Wow,
that.
I'm shocked that you feel this way.
So, all right, those are 3 questions for our mailbags. How do you
That was
feel?
good ones.
Are they good ones?
Only
All
one
right.
of them was fantasy related.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, be more specific when you talk about your 7th grade history.
I love
you know?
to tell stories, so if you guys want my detailed stories, I'm down. I'm very down.
Please stop. Don't ask those type of questions again. We don't have enough time in the podcast. Anyways, all right. So our next segment, actually fantasy related, is going to be our Sit Start Cut.
Woody woo!
Okay, that was a little loud. Hurt my ears.
Woody woo!
Okay, so this time we did running backs.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get these running backs.
All
going.
right. Sit, start, cut. The brother of the man, the myth, the legend, Dalvin Cook himself,
Okay, is
Mr.
Oh,
James Cook.
okay.
Can we call him Captain Cook from now on?
You can. I think
Anyway.
they have. I think the fantasy footballers have said that.
Yeah. Raheem Mostert, SFRB General.
Well, okay. So I was thinking about this. Okay,
SFRB.
San Francisco running backs, right? Like we don't know who's
Yeah.
going to be the San Francisco running back this week.
Maybe CMC.
Maybe CMC.
Maybe Elijah Mitchell.
Maybe Elijah Mitchell. And who's
Maybe that other guy. I forget his
Jordan
name.
Mason.
Yeah, Jordan Mason.
Jordan
Mason
Mason.
is definitely the last name.
Mason.
Yeah.
Jay Mason.
Jay Mace.
Jay Mace. So, I don't know. Like, would you... Okay, so right now, the Minnesota Vikings can be run on. Okay, so they're 15th in the pack.
Run on. Run down?
Run down. No, run on.
Okay.
Because you run on them. You're not running down on. Down? Ran on. They can be ran on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, they're 15th in the pack, right? They give up a lot of points to running back positions. So, I would feel comfortable starting a San Francisco running back if I knew which one. Right?
But, I mean, you can make that decision at game time, right?
Yeah. So, if it's CMC, then obviously, but he's injured, right? So,
He's questionable right now. I
Yeah.
am playing him.
he's questionable. And then, yeah, Elijah Mitchell looked good. And then
Mason got the touchdowns.
Mason got a touchdown. He ran about 20% of all the scrimmage yards. So right now, so SF running backs. Okay, then we got Raheem Mostert, which again, they're going against the Philadelphia Eagles, which again, Philadelphia Eagles defense hasn't been that good, but they are the 5th hardest running defense right now. And the thing with Miami...
What's up with the chain? Do we know?
What chain?
A chain.
Oh, A-Chan?
Mm-hmm.
That's A-Chan. Nothing's on IR. He's not coming back for like another 3 or 4 weeks.
I forgot it was IR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got Raheem Mostert, but he's going against the 5th hardest running defense. Okay, so and you know, to be honest with you, Miami Dolphins are doing so good on offense. They really can't get much better, and so you have to think that there's going to be a regression in points.
Ah, interesting perspective. You took a turn there that I wasn't ready for.
Okay, why? What do you think?
I thought you were going to be like, they're doing so good that you got to play them.
Yeah, you got to play them.
But then you're like, no, there's going to be a regression.
There has to be. I mean,
and this seems like a good location to have the regression.
For Mostert, yes, you have to, right? So again, let's see. I mean, they hardly gave any points to Minnesota running backs. To Tampa Bay running backs, they were also the 9th hardest. Against the Washington running backs and Kyron Williams, they also only gave about like 10 points. So again, for the running back position right now, the Eagles are pretty hard.
Yeah.
And then, okay, the last one is James Cook, right? He's been on and off right now, but again, they're going against the 10th hardest, right? So he's kind of in the middle of the pack, right? With Buffalo being there, but they're going against the Eagles. So you imagine there's going to be some type of positive game script.
Patriots.
Sorry, they're going against the Patriots, right? Patriots are going to score 0 points, right? And the Bills are probably going to score a lot of points, and they're probably going to end up running the ball.
Yeah.
At the second half, right? They're not going to need to throw the ball. So, would you feel comfortable starting James Cook, who could get a lot of touches in a game that they're probably going to be winning? Or do you think Raheem Mostert's going to go off like he has been, which he has? Brian has been doing great. Fuck Brian, but he's been doing great with Mostert. And
call him back, Brian. For the love of this podcast.
And he's been doing good with him, right? But now it's an actual hard defense. Or SF. I'm going to say right now, I'm going to cut SF running backs.
Not even CMC.
Not even CMC. I'm like, he's going to get injured. He could be re-injured. You know, Kyle Shanahan likes to rotate when there's injured running backs, right? So he just puts the next man in. So
all right, so you're cutting SF running back.
Obviously, you're starting CMC, right?
I think I'm starting Mostert.
Okay.
Personally, what about you? I just think their offense is so on fire.
Okay.
That the opportunity is going to be there for big plays.
For big plays?
Yeah.
And you're hoping on that?
Yeah.
And I think on the safe side, I would go James Cook. Because
you take the high floor versus the high ceiling.
Yeah. Right now. I think James Cook is guaranteed the work. I think Mostert, he's been doing split backs with Ahmed, right? So I don't know. That's a hard one for me. I would probably...
It's a good pick this year. All three are good.
Yeah. Mostert's good. I mean, obviously you're starting...
I'm not losing sleep over either of them.
Yeah.
I just think, in true Christopher Sanchez fashion, actually, that you win fantasy with risk.
High risk.
So I'm going to take Mostert with the high ceiling.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, I mean, he's been doing great, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so last week was such a hit. I love doing the bounty hunters, right?
Yeah.
So I decided to do this again. Okay? How do you feel about that?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was obviously correct last week.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
No.
We should have votes on it.
Yeah, we should, huh?
In the Yahoo chat after.
Okay, so this time we are going to do... I was thinking, okay, so I got 6 characters, and you got to use 2 of them to protect you, and 4 of them are going to attack you. Okay. This time we're going to do. What do you think I'm going to say?
Villains.
I thought villains. But I also want to make
Jedi.
I thought Jedi also, but we just did Star Wars.
Droids.
Droids. Just Chopper, obviously, on my side.
I would pick R2 over Chops, honestly.
Red 2.
R2.
Anyways, so this time I'm going to do... it's going to be Marvel number 2s.
Ooh,
not necessarily
we went
number
away
1s.
from Star Wars.
Yeah, so this is going to be
I'm
Marvel,
shook.
like, sidekicks / like the number 2. You know? So it's not going to be the obviously, like, Spider-Man
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
Iron
Okay, I
Man
love this.
or Thor kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay? So I thought, not necessarily, again, just, I was thinking more people that didn't have, like, a superpower,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, alright, so we got, are you ready? Don't look.
Sorry.
Okay, so we got War Machine,
Okay.
okay? Loki.
Donnie.
War
Don
Machine.
Cheadle.
Loki. Winter Soldier. Rocket. Black Widow. And Gamora.
Are they side characters?
They're side characters. Come
Black
on.
Widow is not a side character.
Black Widow's a side character to
She's
Iron
an
Man.
original Avenger.
But she's a side character. She's in the Iron Man movies,
How come
right?
Hawkeye is not a side character?
I didn't feel like doing. I felt like I had too many guys, so I was like, okay, I did 4 guys and 2 girls.
Well, that is very feminist. of
So-
them. And they are not side characters. Actually,
yeah.
Gamora is a side character.
Gamora's
I
a side
agree.
character.
Not
Black
really though,
Widow-
because
Who? Who's not a side character?
like Gamora and Rocket are part of the Guardians of the
But I'm
Galaxy. They're
saying
all main
Star-Lord is the
characters.
main character, right? Is
No.
Star-Lord the main character?
No, they are
No,
the
Star Wars
Guardians
not
of
the
the
main
Galaxy.
character. Okay. You know you got booted off.
I'm gonna play the game, but we all know my opinions on this. Black Widow has her own movie.
Okay, they can have their own movie. Loki has his own TV show. He's still the side character to Thor.
I will accept this.
Okay. Alright, so we got War Machine,
But I'm
Loki,
upset about
Winter
it.
Soldier, Rocket, Black Widow, and Gamora.
Okay, obviously Black Widow's protecting me. Duh.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god. I would have her protect me too. Yes. Daddy Pedro. Yeah, remember that shit last week?
I would not blame you because Black Widow is a catch.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Okay. So Black Widow. So you automatically so
Yeah.
you're automatically choosing defeat if you pick Black Widow. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay.
How am I choosing defeat?
Because
She was literally arm in arm with the Avengers with no magical powers. And she's Russian.
she's
And they're
Russian.
tough.
We do not condone any Russian activities in this podcast. Okay.
Correct.
So
I am merely stating out that based on their very intense raising and upbringing in the cold, harsh winters of the motherland,
okay.
they're naturally tough humans.
Okay. Naturally tough.
Also, Black Widow sacrificed herself to save all of humanity, and I believe in her ability to go to the most extreme measures to protect me.
We don't need a Marvel history. We know.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
that's why I'm picking Black
Look.
Widow. Also, she's awesome. Also,
We also know that she's not splatterproof.
that took me a little bit. Anyway,
not-
she had to splatter
she's
herself.
not
It was a cognizant splatter.
Immune to the ground.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with. Number 2's hard, actually. I'm gonna go. Oh, you know I love me some Donnie Cheadle. But I'm actually gonna go with Rocket.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he's kind of conniving, right?
Yeah.
Like he plays below the belt. He's gonna do what it takes to be
For
successful.
me, I'd also pick Rocket.
Yeah.
Rocket also for me. Again, it's he knows how to fly a plane. He's smart, you know, like
He's
he's
very
good with
smart.
weapons. Like he's good with, you know, improvising stuff, you know,
Yeah.
getting out of shitty situations.
Yeah.
He's just Swiss Army knife.
He's a
So,
Swiss Army knife.
yeah.
Yeah, and again, he's down to play below the belt a little
Yeah.
bit. He's, you know, he's gonna take the cheap shot to win.
Okay. So you think Black Widow and Rocket are going to
Yeah, I
protect
feel
you
good about that.
against fucking Loki?
Yeah, he'll run away.
Loki's going to run away?
Yeah, if it's in his best interest, for sure.
No, he's a good guy now. Right?
Best interest. If
Okay,
it's in
what
his
about
best
War
interest.
Machine then? I mean, he's basically Iron Man.
All you have to do is ruin the machine.
Okay.
And he's useless. He can't do shit.
Okay, well, again.
Rocket will go into the machine.
That's true.
and fuck some
Yeah,
shit
he will.
up. And then the machine doesn't work, so he's out of it.
Okay, what about Gamora, the Master Assassin?
Yeah, Gamora's scary.
Yeah. Gamora
Do I
could
think
easily kill Black Widow,
could
right?
take on Gamora. I think it would be a good fight.
I think Gamora could easily kill Black Widow.
I disagree. I think it would be a very even fight.
Okay, what about Winter Soldier?
Rocket would steal his arm.
He's been trying to do that for a while, huh?
Yeah, Rocket would do it, and I believe in him to do it. And
Okay,
again, I think
okay.
Loki's just going to either be bored, not have a vested interest in it.
Okay.
He's just gonna be like, why am I trying to kill this girl?
Because you have...
Lady Loki, what up? That's... He's not a real threat.
Okay.
I also want to pick Loki to protect me for that very reason, because again, he has to have an objective, and money is not one for him. He does not care. So you'd have to have something to exchange that's worthwhile. Like a planet or a country.
Who's Owens Wilson's character?
What is his name? Morpheus.
Morpheus? Maybe if you were Morpheus, he'd definitely protect you.
Again, even then, if there's not a vested interest.
I would also, again, we have a similar... We picked someone last week. We both agreed on...
Yes, we both agreed on
Who's the bounty hunter we both agreed on?
Cad Bane.
Was it Cad Bane?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this time...
I said Cad Bane and Fennec Shand. You said Daddy Pedro and
Cad Bane.
Cad Bane, and Amber said
Pedro and
Cad Bane.
Asajj. I picked Asajj. No, I picked Asajj and Daddy.
Oh. So Amber then picked one of Mark.
Yeah.
Anyway, we messed it up.
Anyways, I'd pick Rocket. Yeah, as we already know, we've already discussed how good
It's a great
Rocket
choice.
is. I think I would pick. I'd probably pick. You see, I would originally have thought Winter Soldier.
Okay.
You know.
And I see it. He's tough.
Well, he's basically like Captain America.
Yeah.
Right? He has the same strengths and qualities as Captain America. And I think he'd be good in a fight. I think he could hand-to-hand combat, he could probably beat any of these people. Right?
What if Rocket flies you away in a plane?
Well, I'm with Rocket.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so I go with Rocket and I leave Winter Soldier behind.
That's fair.
Okay, alright, those are mine. Okay, what about the producer? What does the producer want? No? Don't worry, she'll answer. I promise.
I want Rocket to protect me.
Damn.
Like you guys. Because he's smart and can get us out of anything. But then I also want Gamora.
Nice. Yeah. You see, the thing is, they work together, right? So they're probably more easy. They're more meshed together.
Current Gamora, not so much, though.
That's true. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. She's also not splatter-proof.
We're just going to pretend.
All right, so those are our
Stupid event.
two.
I still think about Infinity War and Endgames, and I'm like, really? My two favorite characters? And you guys were just like,
That was my fault. I told them. I told
Santi.
Kevin Feige. All right, so those are it. So let's go ahead and go back to fantasy. So last week, upset of the week, I was right again. I was
Love it.
almost wrong.
Yeah.
Jonathan was coming back pretty damn good.
And he was forecasted to win.
He was
for a
forecasted
minute
to win.
in the early stages.
And yeah, she was, but for some reason, she did good. Even her Dallas defense didn't do good. Like usually the couple weeks already,
Yeah.
she's won by her defense alone.
It was Thielen and Amon-Ra. Didn't they have 50 points
She
between
has
two of them?
Thielen and Amon-Ra.
Oh, sorry. We're talking about a different Amber.
Yeah. Ray.
To put...
Ray. Sorry. So Ray beat Jonathan barely.
Yeah.
And it was a good game.
She's undefeated.
She's undefeated. Oof. I'm not gonna lie. Based off my power rankings, we'll talk about that later on. But anyways, so yeah, her team looks good. She's undefeated, and good job for her. You know what I mean? Jonathan almost had it, but again, that game Monday sucked. I just hated that game. It was bad. So I'm 4-1. How do you feel about that? My predictions.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. All right. So my new upset for this week is going to be Kevin and Brian's matchup. Okay. So
And who's favored to win?
right now, Brian is favored to win by 15 points.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So
Does Kevin have somebody on a bye?
they both have. He has Jamar Chase.
Oh.
And he's not playing CJ Stroud because he's on a bye too, and he's not playing. Anyways, so what I'm saying is I think Kevin's going to get his second win of the year this week. So Kevin is the underdog, and I think he's going to win. I think Brian doesn't have Jamar Chase. He doesn't have his QB. And he doesn't have... I think he's also missing... Oh, he's not playing Justin Fields anymore, right? Which, again, the reason why he got... 1 week he got a win because Mostert, right? Another week he got a win because of Justin Fields. 1 week he got a win because Jamar Chase got 3 touchdowns. Now he doesn't have any of those people. Well, he has Mostert still. But like I said, Mostert has a tough matchup.
Yep.
I think Kevin, the only person he's really missing is Derrick Henry right now. But everything else is pretty much in place for him. I think...
All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'll be watching that matchup all Sunday.
There you go. So, Brian will lose this week.
Sorry, Brian.
Fuck Brian.
It's like getting the black dot in Treasure Island. Is that too nerdy of it?
Yeah, it's pretty nerdy.
You know how you get the black dot and you're like, that's what your upset of the week is.
Anyways, all right.
Ever don't give that look.
I didn't give any look. I just have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, all right.
Tough crowd. I bet John knows what I'm talking about. John,
why
comment.
John?
I just feel like he'll know.
Okay, we'll find out. John,
He
please
likes to
comment.
read. He knows things.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes to read and he knows things. I also know everybody knows things, right?
All right, recap the themes.
Recap of the names. So last week was a trick on the league. Anyways, so everybody thought they were the special person,
Yeah.
right? Because they didn't get the text. Like, oh my god, I didn't get the text. So I'm the special person. But
Everyone wants to believe they're special.
just to remember,
When statistically
that,
speaking, you're average.
that's kind of harsh.
It's true.
kinda
That's how
mean.
numbers work.
You're being online right now.
I'm not saying you. You're the commissioner. It's different.
No, don't be mean to my managers.
Sorry.
These are my managers.
It's not mean. It's math.
It's not me. It's math. Weren't you just bad on a math problem earlier?
Yeah.
On John's bad points.
Yes.
So sorry, math. Okay. So again, we did. The whole league did a good job. We spelled out bitch Brian. And the names. So I decided just wanted to make it easy. I was thinking about doing actual nicknames for everybody, but I was like, no, because I don't want to be people might get offended if I say something nice, or if I say something. If I say something mean, someone's gonna get offended. Anyways, so I just went with the Office characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was good. I liked it.
I'm sure everybody finally realized these are Office characters. I think Dwight would have been the one that everybody knows probably because most of these names you're oh yeah, these are just regular names.
Yeah, for me it was Phyllis.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You're Office?
Yeah, how many Phyllis people do you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't
Creed's
know
a pretty good giveaway as well.
But Dwight's probably the most, right?
I mean, he's the most famous character, but I feel like Dwight's a more common name nowadays than Creed and Phyllis.
That's true. Well, I mean, compared to those two, yeah. All right, so we have Office characters. We got Michael, Phyllis, Gabe, Kelly, Daryl, Kevin, Toby, Creed, Andy, and Dwight.
Yeah.
Those are all the characters. Again, there was no special order. I've been asked by 5 different managers about this already. There's no special order. There's no specific ones at all for anybody.
Other than Kevin being named Kevin.
Yes, Kevin being Kevin. I thought
that was
funny.
obviously quite targeted.
I did ask the producer who she wanted to be, and she picked Phyllis. So, but everybody else I picked.
Collusion. Better not be your
Yes.
favorite of the week.
Yes, collusion indeed. Anyway, so the best one. Actually, let's do the worst one first of all. So, the worst one obviously is Toby.
Toby.
Fuck Toby.
Fuck Toby.
Yeah, I can't stand Toby. So, anyways, Toby's the worst one because Toby is the worst,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, that's the worst. The best one actually wasn't even the best one. It's just the actual. So check this out, okay? I sent the names, right? And then when the managers found out that it was a joke that I picked them all, right? This manager of this name actually called me and was like, WTF, why'd you pick this character for me? This is the worst character. And they took offense. I was like, oh. I don't think I took offense. So they definitely...
Is it Toby?
No. It was Gabe.
Gabe's kind of not... He's not the worst.
He's such a weenie, though.
He's also not very memorable, though.
That's the person, the same manager's like, I don't even remember Gabe. I had to look him up. And as soon as I found out it was, like, what the fuck? So Gabe's the best one, just because I got a good reaction out of that one. So, all right, there you go. So those are the recaps of last week's theme. Okay, this theme is going to be maybe not so much for the female audience, but for the male audience, I imagine it's going to be eaten up pretty fast. And I imagine you're probably going to be upset that you did not watch the Power Rankings first to change your name. Okay?
Okay.
And so this week is... Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're nervous, huh?
Yeah.
This week's theme of the week is... No.
Favorite supermodel?
No. You want to guess?
Favorite tool?
Well, everyone's favorite tool.
That'd be a good one.
We already know every male's favorite tool.
Oh my god. He's the bad boy, right?
The bad kid. I told you I knew.
Anyway, so the theme of the week is which Street Fighter character would you pick? See? That's what I said. The girls aren't going to really care about this one. Best Street Fighter character.
Can you name some for me?
Yeah.
Who's the girls?
Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, right? The Russian bitch. See, you picked the Russian bitch. G.I. Joe, what's his name? Blanca. Zangief.
Is this where the villain is that guy with the captain's hat?
Every single guy character that plays video games is gonna fucking know which one they want already.
Who are you?
Well, you have to wait. I gotta tell you. Zangief was cool. He was like the Russian hairy. He had like bare chest. And he like fucking grab you and just like fucking like. And then you just like. Yeah, that guy. Zangief. I'm not gonna pick him, but his move was pretty dope. Like it was like, damn, he whooped ass. Probably Blanca. Baraka. Damn, I'm really fucking up right now. Anyways, you'll know. Sorry. You know, to be honest with you, Ray would probably know because she's actually the gamer and she actually beats the fuck out of Brian in video games.
Ray, I think you should tell Amber and I who we should be. Please, private message, because I couldn't care less.
That's why. There you go, Chun-Li. Anyways, so that's the power rankings. I mean, that's the theme of the week. Who's your Street Fighter character? The thing is, there's only there's only 12 characters. So like, if you don't pick, you're gonna no duplicates, right? Are you looking at the Russian girl?
No.
Oh.
Sakura Kasugano. She kind of looks like lesbian Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, and we're gonna go Street Fighter 2 specifically, not the new Street Fighters with a bunch of characters. So,
my gosh.
Street Fighter 2, everybody knows it.
How could you even think about doing anything other than Street Fighter 2?
It's a thing. Street Fighter 2 Turbo is the game in Super Nintendo. That was it. Oh my god. Don't even get me started. Anyways.
Super Nintendo, Street Fighter.
There you go. Street Fighter 2, Super Nintendo.
Mortal Kombat.
I was thinking Mortal Kombat. We could do a Mortal Kombat one soon.
No.
There's a lot of Mortal Kombat. Now we're gonna, because of your active, happiness about this.
Can I pick the next theme then?
No. What? This is not your girl.
We already talked
Amber
about food.
Frahag. Yeah.
I'd pick a different one.
About food?
I basically ask you, like, what's your favorite makeup brand? What's your favorite makeup brand or something like that?
No.
Okay.
Fuck no.
That is what you're asking of me right now.
The Street Fighter character?
Yeah.
It's pretty common.
It's the same as asking you what your favorite brand of makeup is.
Well, then, on your podcast...
Mine's definitely Bare Essentials.
I'm editing that part out so no one knows.
Definitively.
All right, theme of the week, Street Fighter
Amber,
character.
I don't know yours. Is it? It's it?
I don't know my
Does it matter? Do you have a flavor of the week?
Chris is bored.
I was bored talking about Street Fighter? What's it called?
Street Sweeper.
Street Fighter.
Yeah. This is common culture. Like, this is... Like,
I know
this
the
is...
game, I just don't know the characters' names.
Yeah.
From bars, like barcades. not
Is
from,
it
like,
Sega
bars.
or was it Nintendo?
No.
Wasn't it on Sega too?
Probably. It was Comcast or
Yeah, I think I played it on Sega.
Capcom. Sorry, Capcom was in charge of it.
Yeah.
Comcast. I was like, that's not right. Clearly, I don't know either. Anyways, all right. So there
Street
it is.
Fighter.
Street Fighter. Now we're gonna go with everybody's best segment. My favorite segment is Power Rankings. Okay, so first things first is that we're gonna go ahead and have a new leader. I think Jonathan is gonna win this week.
All right.
I think his team looks good. I think he almost had that win last week.
Yeah.
Maybe with JT coming, maybe he'll get in full form eventually. So maybe this is the week. I think Ray,
Who's he playing?
who is, I don't know.
Well, he's gonna win.
So then we got Ray,
Yeah.
right? So then we got Frohiger. I think you should have got that win last week.
I should have.
Ferguson
I
was
really
so
should have.
close.
Or if I hadn't benched Drake London.
Yeah. I think Drake London's a definite must start now.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Right? So, I think your boy said Chief 529 is going to come back. He's going to get 2-game win streak on number 4. Unfortunately, I'm playing the producer this week. So,
Yeah, it's fine.
number 5.
You're lucky your wife is so chill.
I'm playing the producer. Okay.
Sorry, the producer.
Anyways.
So chill.
So, number 5 is your boy, or KWS. Right?
KWS.
And then number
It's me.
6
Kevin.
is Amber Sanchez. Number 7 is going to be Steven. I think number 8 is going to be Brian. I think Brian's going to take a big L this week. Anyways, and then number 9, I think John's going to lose. I don't think John's has a bad team. I think the CMC thing is going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then number 10, fuck Nate.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No,
Any concerns?
I think it's a great power rankings. I think
Yeah?
it's been a great podcast. I think Brian needs to call you back immediately. Please.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's it.
I'm excited to watch Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs play again.
Why is that?
Their chemistry is just so amazing.
Yeah?
It's just smooth. It's dependable. It's reliable. I dare you to name another duo that's better.
Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow? I would say that's more definitive.
Nah, Chase is way more up and down than Stephon Diggs has been this year. Travis Kelce and Mahomes, I will give you that.
What about...
See, even Dak and CD, I'm like, you guys are...
How about Stafford and Puka or Cooper? Or even Amon Ra
Maybe.
with Goff.
I'll give you Amon-Ra with Goff. It's a bunch of good combinations this year.
I think...
It's just so fun to watch as a
Oh,
manager.
Tyreek and Tua. That's the
None
king.
of them are better.
That's the king one right there,
Not
unfortunately.
even.
Is the Tyreek and Tua stat.
Who's
You
the
have
top
Tua.
3 wide receivers this year so far?
Tyreek, easily.
Producer, can you check it?
Tyreek's number 1. There's
I
no...
don't think so.
I think...
Are we talking fantasy or
Fantasy points.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill?
Damn.
Yeah. My boy Jefferson's still number 1. He hasn't even played... He missed a week already.
Jefferson and Kirk Cousins are
Yeah.
also very good.
They've
They're a
been
beautiful duo.
good so long. So, I think you have Tyreek with
Stephon Diggs
Tua.
Number 5.
Damn. Who's number 4?
Ooh,
Devontae Adams.
Oh.
damn.
That's just Devontae, though.
No Puka?
Puka.
I mean, I guess he wasn't very fantasy relevant until week 2, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
What?
Every Bills game, I'm just like, Diggs. Diggs.
Diggs.
Diggs. I'm like, he doesn't know where he's throwing it. Diggs.
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 Stefan Diggs. Anyways.
Josh Allen.
Oh my god. If you know, you know. Anyway, so that's it for the podcast, Amber. Thank you for your input on your characters. I think Black
Always.
Widow is a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
Anyways, so thank you everyone for watching this week's podcast. Don't forget to tune in next week for Power Rankings. And don't forget to smash that like button, right? Mm-hmm. Please comment on who you would want to protect you.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah. And then don't forget, let's ride.